Have you ever been in this situation? You need some snow, but you just don't seem to have any around. All your problems would be solved if only you had a snow generator. Well, I'm Bodie Boy, and I'm here to show you my automatic AFK Snow Farm. All you have to do is make sure your inventory is completely full, with the first slot on the hotbar empty. Then you just go over here, turn on the mine carts, flip the switch to turn on the device, and start punching the snow. The snow keeps on coming back, and a shovel is dispensed into your inventory. As soon as the shovel breaks, a new one is placed into your inventory, and you can keep on shoveling that snow. After AFKing for a little bit, you'll have snowballs for days. Okay, enough with the salesman pitch. Let me teach you how to make this thing. I really think it's a pretty neat design, and especially lets you get a lot of snow really fast. I've divided it up into 3 different parts. The part that holds the snowmen that actually creates the snow, the collection system, and the dispenser that gives you your shovels. First, let's make the container for the snowman. For this, you'll need 2 blocks that are transparent. They have to be transparent. 10 blocks, it doesn't matter what they are. I'm using glass. And 2 non-transparent blocks. You're going to need 2 pieces of snow and a pumpkin. I wonder where that's going to be for. And then you'll need a lever and either 2 sticky pistons or 2 pistons. The sticky pistons are if you want to make the snow golem a little bit more reliable. You'll see what I'm talking about after that. But if you use normal pistons, then they'll just be temporary. Okay, now before you start building this, you need to remember, you either need to be in a taiga biome or some kind of snowy biome. Or, as long as you're not in a hot biome, you need to be at a certain Y level. I'm not exactly sure what this Y level is, but I'm at 150, and also in a plains biome. So that's pretty good for me, but you should be able to tell whenever you're building this thing if you're high enough. So what we need our block where we want to have the snow golem stand. We need to build a casing around this block. It needs to be too high. We can knock out these blocks; they're not needed. Then you can make your snowman be born right there. And now what you need to do is you need to push 2 of these blocks, this one and this one, or this one and this one. It doesn't really matter as long as it's a top and a bottom block on the same corner side into the snowman. So then he will be on this corner. So then he will put the snow onto the block right here. So how we do that is we just take our pistons and we build out a little bit, and I'll just be doing the temporary one. But if you did want to do a more permanent solution for this, you can do sticky pistons and just leave them. So you just do like that, so then it pushes them that way. Build this out and push it that way. Now you can fill in where the other glass was with more glass, or whatever block you're using, and you can tear down these blocks and pistons. Now you need to put 1 block on top because rain can still kill him while he's in this. And then you can bring a block right here on this corner, and you can see he is laying the block, or laying the snow on top of this block, so it keeps on coming back. Then you need to place 1 more block right there, and then you're done with this section. Okay, now that you've got the snowman captured, we can now build our storage system. So what we need is 13 non-transparent blocks, 10 pieces of redstone, 1 lever, 4 hoppers, 2 hopper minecarts, 4 powered rails, and 2 rails. Then you can have as many hoppers and chest as you want. And then build out a storage system. It is indefinite how much you want. Now that we've got our items, we can now make the storage system. What you're going to want to do is from this block, build 2 down. Then you can place a hopper into that block, place another block next to that block, and place the hopper into that block. Then you can take some two of the chests and place them in front of the block. You can remove the blocks and place your last 2 hoppers into the chest. Now what you're going to want to do is you want to take 2 blocks, place them like so, then place your powered rails right there and right there. You want to place 2 rails right there and right there. Then you want to place 2 more powered rails right there and right there. Now to get these to line up straight, you're going to want to place a block here. You might have to repeat this a couple times until you can get it to how you want. You might have to do a row at a time as well. There we go. Now that we have that taken care of, we can take 2 more blocks and put them on either side of the rails. Now we can connect the 2 blocks by going behind, or we can connect to each section of blocks, should I say, by going behind the snow gun. Now we can just place redstone along the top of the blocks, leaving this one without one so we can stick a lever. Now as you can see, whenever you flip the lever, those powered rails light up. Then you're going to want to place your 2 minecart with hoppers on one on each rail. This will make it so whenever this is going back and forth and you are destroying the snow, it will make sure to pick up most of every single snowball, and it will deposit much faster because you have these 4 hoppers. Now you can make an indefinite storage system by just going down here, placing 2 blocks like so, with a double chest and 2 hoppers going into the chest. You can then continue by going back and forth by placing a double chest here with a hopper going into them, with 2 hoppers going into them, should I say. And then place 2 more chests, 2 more hoppers, and you may keep on going down until you have the desired storage. We are done with the storage system. Now on to the shovels. Now that we have our storage system, we can now make the shovel dispenser. What you're going to need for that is 17 items, it doesn't matter what they are, 16 blocks, 2 sticky pistons, 1 block of redstone, 2 hoppers, 2 comparators, 1 lever, 2 redstone, and also as many chests and hoppers as you desire. Now that we've made our storage system, we're going to make an automatic shuffle dispenser. What we're going to need is 16 blocks, 2 sticky pistons, 1 block of redstone, 2 hoppers, 1 lever, 2 redstone, 2 comparators, 17 items of any kind, and as many chests and hoppers as you desire. What we're going to want to do now is make a platform for us to stand on. Just do this by placing a block like so. Then what you're going to want to do is place the redstone block behind this block. Then you're going to want to place 2 hoppers facing into each other. Do that by doing like so. Now what you're going to want to do is place 2 sticky pistons. Not like that. Not like that either. But like that. So then the sticky piston is facing into the redstone block. You're going to want to do the same thing on the other side, but go out 3 blocks and place the sticky piston in like so. Not like that either. Like that. Next, what you're going to want to do is you're going to want to place comparators going out of each of the hoppers. Do that by placing 2 blocks on either side. Place the comparator on top. Next, you're going to want to place a block so then the comparators are going into the block. Then you want to place a block diagonally of this block, like so. Do that on the other side. Place a piece of redstone on top of the blocks, like this. Now you can take your 17 items and place them into the hoppers. As you can see, it makes a sort of clock. So then the redstone block keeps on going back and forth, back and forth, back and forth. Place one of the blocks on top of this hopper. Then place your lever on top of that block. You can stop the clock now by clicking that lever. One thing that I forgot about is you also need a dropper. This dropper can be placed in front of this block, like so. You're going to want to also wall off this section so then the snowballs do not escape. And there we go. That part is pretty much done. Now we just need to make a way to store lots of shovels and then make them go into the dispensers, or into this dropper. And how we're going to want to do that is take your hoppers and chests and do how we did over there, or should I say under here, for the mass storage system. You're just going to want to place a hopper going into the dropper, a chest on top of the hopper, hopper going into the chest, chest on top of the hopper, hopper going into that chest. You can do a double chest storage system as well, but I don't think it really matters too much. And there you go. That's the completed AFK Snow Farm. Now, to make sure you know how this works, I will show and demonstrate. What you want to do is make sure that all the dispenser or the dropper is filled with stone shovels. Just put stone shovels into the top chest and they will trickle down into the dropper. Then you want to make sure that you have only one slot in your inventory open. That should be the first slot in the hotbar. Now you need to be in survival mode for this to work. So I will slash game mode survival. Now you're going to want to click that lever to get the minecart hoppers going back and forth. Click this lever and just start punching the snow. Soon it'll give me a shovel into my first into the empty slot, and I can just shovel away. The minecart hoppers will pick up the snowballs as they go by, as it goes by. To switch it off, you just switch off this lever and switch this lever off. And that is it. I hope you have enjoyed watching my AFK Snow Farm tutorial. I really had fun making it. I'm probably going to be making more of these, so make sure you subscribe if you want to see more. If you really liked it, tell me in the comments below. Ratings are much appreciated, so you can leave them if you really want to as well. I really hope to see you again next time. Thank you.